Okay, today class is the first actually. Initially, what we can do, we'll connect to remote desktop connection it is. We are not maintaining software on our machine. We are connecting to the server here. Okay. So this is the port number here. Then after that, username, password. Once you connect it, like we have to, we can see the application here. Okay, this is the application. So in this application, there are some tools are readily installed. In our course, okay. So in our course, we'll discuss about here Oracle applications here. And this is called as a front-end application. So front-end means users will enter the data here. It's just a data entry. Then it will go and sit into the database. That's called as a backend here. So we have a Oracle backend. Oracle it is. So if you want to see the version for this Oracle apps and Oracle version, so there is a tool we'll use on here. This is the tool. So this tool is to interact with the database. Okay. So to connect with the database, what you can do, there is a Toad. So here you see TOAD Toad here. Toad stands for Tool for Application Database it is. Okay. So this is the license version. Your company has to buy the tool here. Okay. As of now, you have used some software here. This everyone you are aware, right? Like SQL Star Plus. So this SQL Star Plus we should not use at all. As of now, you are aware with this SQL Star Plus, EMP, DEPT. This we don't touch at all. We don't require this. So purpose is same only, but here there are additional features are available here. Click on this code. You can see here the database information completely. So how many tables are there? What are its columns? Everything you can see in this. So simply if I say your EMP also is completely. So direct representation is there, visual representation here. And if you want to check the description of this particular table, you can simply press F4 here. You can get to know like how many synonyms are there, all the features here, how many constraints are there. Constraints you are aware, right? Primary key, foreign key, these are all correct. So, and synonym means another name of a object. Every information you can say about this tool. That's why we are using here Toad software. In your office also, you are going to use Toad only. Okay. So that is called as a backend here. So backend means here your tables, columns, these are all called as a backend, and we can handle the Toad software. The front end means here it is visible to user. User will enter daily business data like purchase orders, sales orders, whatever the business is there, they will enter here. So this URL will give it to end user. Okay. It's called as a terminology. You are new. That's why I'm typing all this. End users. End users are employees of your client company, whoever going to install this Oracle applications. Okay. End users are employees. You are not an end user. You are a software developer. So your role will be different here. So your role is what it is. Software engineer. In Oracle Apps terminology, your role is here. This one. Oracle Apps technical consultant. If you don't touch the tables, joins, only functionality, so at that time there is another role will be there, that is Oracle Apps functional consultant. You no need to learn SQL, PLSQL to play this role, but you must have a good English, okay, to interact with the customer, and always meetings will be there. You need to manage, you need to convince, so you must have extra skills here, okay. And if you know both, then you will become a techno functional here. techno-functional. The technical person with the technical and functional. You are learning here in our course, you are learning here approximately 80% is technical and then 20% is functional. If you increase more with your hard work practice, or after 3-4 years, you will become a full techno-functional. Okay, but right now, if you don't touch functionality at all, then you are a pure technical consultant, that is 100% technical consultant. But right now in our course, we are teaching both technical as well as functional. Okay, now what we can do, how the business will work, you should know here. For example, one client will be there here. Let's say HP laptop. Okay, so HP laptop company, their daily business is here is they will buy the equipment here, and after that they will assemble the laptop and they will sell it to the customer. Okay, this is the business. So simply what they will do, they will collect all the equipment here, raw equipment like motherboard, chips, and screens, everything. And finally, they will make one product. That product is called as a laptop here. So configuration, forget about it. So we are simply saying it is laptop. So this laptop, how they will sell it to the customer daily, how they will sell, how they will collect money, and from where they will pick up the goods. These are all, it's a process oriented. Okay, that process is called as an order to cash. This is called as a cycle. In short form, we can call it as a O2C cycle it is. Okay, O2C. Now I'm going to explain this cycle today, and by evening, we must finish this theory as well as practical. Okay, not like daily 1 hour, 1.5 hour, even I am also frustrated with this. Running 2 months course is not good idea. So from your batch onwards, I am just changing the style. Okay, the theory and practical simultaneously, we have to finish it. So now I'll focus on this order to cash cycle here. This is O2C cycle in short form. When this flow will be involved here is whenever your customers purchasing the goods from your company. So right now, what they are purchasing here is they are purchasing laptops. So from which company they are purchasing? HP. So HP people, what they will do to store the data, they will not use notepads or Excel sheets and all. They will use this software. This is called as an Oracle apps. In other words, we can call it as an e-business suite it is. Okay, this is called as the e-business suite. Suite means all the modules like purchasing, selling, transferring, everything will be available at one place. That's why it is called as a suite here. Suite means like there are more than 282 modules are there here. For selling one module, for purchasing another module, for storing goods one module, but no one will get a chance to work with these 282 modules. So hardly you are going to work with the 7-8 modules or 10 modules or max 20 modules. Okay, if you are all-rounder, then definitely you will get a chance to work with more than 15 modules, not like 282. Okay. Now, so this e-business suite software, it's a license based. Okay, $1 million they need to invest. It is not a small software. Even software, approximately 140 GB software it is. Okay, size also very big. 140 GB software it is. So how is it now? Are you able to hear, guys? Jagadish? Not clear? Can you reply, Rajasekhar?
No, sir.
Okay, fine. Thank you. So I'm explaining you now order to cash cycle. Okay. So how it works in the real-time industry is, I took one company here. HP is the company. So their business is what it is, laptop sellers simply. They will sell laptops to the customers. Now, while selling, who is the customer? When they got an order, they need to manage all the information. You just assume like Amazon, Flipkart and all, how it works, same way here also. So they will, first step will be what it is here. They will install this Oracle app software. So for installing, there will be a separate role will be there. Those persons called as a DBA. Okay, these are all called as a database administrators. And these are all called as an apps DBA. Okay. We can call it as an apps DBA. Their role will be is what it is. They will install Oracle app software and they will install all these tools, necessary tools, report builder, form builder, Toad, and whatever is appearing here. Other than my personal files, whatever the tools are appearing, that installing is not your duty because you are simply a technical consultant. You should know how to work with the tables, joins and all. But installing is here, DBAs will take care. The first step is what it is, installing Oracle apps by DBAs. Okay, so that installation and all will take time after purchasing the license. From who will sell this software here is only one company, only one, that is Oracle India, Oracle company we can say. Oracle again will have a branches here, Oracle Global Services, Oracle India like that, Oracle SSI. There are many other divisions, but the owner of Oracle apps is Oracle company. From Oracle company, HP is purchasing software. After purchasing, as a first step, DBAs will install this application. So after installing application, then who will enter the data here is, as I told you, end users. End users are another set of people. Okay, with this software, there are group of people will work. DBAs, end users, consultants, testers. After testing after developing a component, then testers will test that. Like that it is. So one set of people, whoever enters the data, those people are called as end users. Now I'm explaining the end users flow. Okay. So end users, how they will enter the data, what sort of data they will enter. So first is here, I'm the customer here. Okay. Customer is our company, not only person. Customer may be an organization also. It may be a person or organization. Okay. Now for our institute, you people joined here, I need to provide you laptops. Let's say 30 laptops I need to provide. And I don't have any laptops with me. I have to purchase from a company. That company is HP. Okay. HP side, there are some users or sales reps. We are calling as the end users, we can say. End users or sales reps, sales representatives. So what they will do is, they will go to one responsibility like this. So this is the application. Okay, application URL will be there here. This application URL. This who will give you is DBAs. If they don't give you after joining to the project, I'll tell you how to get it. Okay. So go to simply Toad here. There is a statement we have to fire here. Select star means all the columns from a table. Select star from ICX parameters. So you are going to join as a experienced guy. So you should not ask small things to anyone. So simply you will fire this. Do you see a URL here? This is the URL. So this URL, what you can do, you can copy, open the Explorer and paste over here like this. Sorry, it's not copied. Enter. So this is the application. So users will log into this application here. They have their own user. Okay. But right now, users, let's say one global user is there. That's an operations user. Welcome. This is the sample users given. Any employee or any user joins into a company, they must have a user. So who will create that user is DBA only again. If DBA is busy, we also can create user. So how we can create a user here? There is a responsibility here. This is the responsibility. Okay. System administrator. creating users is not our responsibility still, but still there is option here to create a user. Click on this, security, user, define. You create your own user. Okay, I'm just checking whether any user is there. And password 2 times we have to give. See, if you press enter here, again at the bottom it is asking here, re-enter your password to verify. I'm just giving a welcome. Now this person is going to work with your order management responsibility. Okay, these are all so many. See, your company may have branches at different places, India, these are all USA. I'm taking only one responsibility, USA, because the software they have released initially in USA. And instead of HP, I'm seeing here Vision operations here. Here, Vision operations. I took as an example to explain you as an HP company. Instead of HP, I'm giving right now operations. Vision operations. So this is the client name we can say. Okay, it's a branch name. Now go here, save. So this is the way you will have a user. Now take this user. Again, you need to open an application. Here is the place. Password I gave as a welcome here. Very first time it will ask you to change the password. Welcome 123 I gave. So this is the way we can see. The username is here, this one. You also need to create your own user while practicing. If any issues, we can easily track. Okay. Now come here. So first step is in O2C cycle, what we did? We created a user here. User creation. In which responsibility we created a user? System administrator. Navigation. We'll call it a navigation it is. Again, I'll show you navigation here. Just close this form. Here is the place. Security, user define. This is called as a navigation. Moving from one place to other place is called as a navigation. Navigator also is there here. Navigator. Okay. So there are some shortcuts also you must know here. If I don't want to close this, if I want to close this form here, F4 we can use. Okay. I'm just making a note for you. This one I already we'll do freshly. That's better. Okay, first shortcut here is what is F4. F4 stands for here is the use of F4 is to close the form here. This is called as a form. To know the form name and all, you can go to about Oracle applications. So here is the place. You can see a form name. how they built this form here is there is a builder here, form builder. This form builder. So this is the builder here. By using this form only, we can design this as a front end. This is called as a front end. Front end, how it will appear is in the form of forms. Clear? Now, I want to see my username again. Like I can use here F11 here, F11. F11, which is used to retrieve the data from the database. Okay. Now my user here is what it is, this user. Now, after that, what I need to do? At the bottom also, you can see a clear instruction here. So that is press Control F11. You have to read this. Control F11 to execute. If not, then we can use F4 to cancel. So I'm just pressing here Control F11. It's typo. So this is my user. If I want to see all the users, simply F11 and Control F11 also we can give. So there are so many users. These many users are there in the application. Okay. To see how many users, then there is an option here, view. Last record. I'm checking a last record in this form. Click on last. Continue to end. There are 3,500 users will use this application after purchasing. Okay. Now, to see from backend how many users, there is a username here, table here, help and record history. This is the table. It's very easy to remember tables also. If you forgotten also, no worry. You can simply go to help and record history. This is the table. You cannot see EMP DPT here. Okay. All the Oracle apps tables are different. 1 second, where is it? Minimized. I should bring it down. 1 second. Yeah. Table name is FND. FND means foundation. It's not find. It is FND foundation. Enter. So these are all the users actually. See, whatever the users you have seen here, these users, the entire users are stored into a table. So the table is FND user. There may be thousands of users, but single table, that is FND user. Okay. Now go to Notepad again. Shortcut, another shortcut we missed here is Control F11 to execute or to put into query mode. That's it. Only 3 shortcuts we have seen. F4, F11, Control F11. Clear? Some laptops actually you may need to use function button also. Function button. In laptop you'll have a function button. Function button plus F11 you use it. Otherwise, no worries. Okay. Now what I will do, class 1, right? We are talking about. I'll send you all this later. So are you okay with the user creation? Okay, next. Now user is here, end user or sales representative. How they will enter the data is, they will simply go to application here. Application name is order management user. Why these many responsibilities are showing here is, I logged into application here. My another username is operations. So if you log into your user, this user, you will have only one responsibility here. So this is the way they maintained a security here. Anyway, just whatever the responsibility is. Yeah, simply you can click on this, expand it. Single click enough. And here order items, sales orders. So this is the navigation here. Okay, this is the order form. Earlier we have seen user form, now it is order form. Okay, so first customer, let's say customer is this one. If it is not there in the list, immediately it will advise you to create. See, customer IT mentor not found. Do you want to create it? Yes. You can create a new customer here, but we have to include all the information like see country, PIN code, address lines, everything. These are all headache, time waste also. So what we can do is we can take an existing customer. See, enter a partial value to limit the list, or we can use percentile to see all the values. So percentile I'm using, percentile. This is to see all the values. You take any one of the customer, no worries. There are so many customers here. Okay, so I'm using here this customer. Randomly I took, okay, there is no restriction. The moment you select a customer, it will populate where is this customer belongs to, what are their addresses, and the customer is belongs to which country and their currency, and who is the point of contact. These are all it will populate automatically. So this is called as a defaulting rules. Defaulting rules. These are all called as a setups actually, we'll see later, but I'm just telling you the terminology. So I don't want to tell you right now. We'll see whenever time comes. Anyway, the moment you select a customer, it has popped up all the information. Now, order type is there here. So many order types. I am just selecting a regular flow. The regular is standard only. We'll have other flows like sometimes if there is a damage, you'll expect in a return. Okay, at that time we can use here return only. So like that, and return only from a lease. If you take any buildings or bulldozers for lease management. So there are so many order types anyway. Don't get into all that right away. Standard. I just selected only two values here. One is customer name, other one is order type. Two things. Now, if you see others tab also, there are some fields populated already. Go to line items. Here is a place. We are selling laptop right now to customer with the laptop, and 3 quantity we are selling, and your price is 50,000 each laptop. Then save. So this who will enter again in the organization? End users. But why we are entering is we are understanding the application. If they're stuck somewhere, we need to guide them. Okay. This data entry is not your duty. Remember, you are not a data entry operator. You are trying to understand the entire application. If they're stuck somewhere, you have to resolve it. Now this, whatever the information is visible here, this is stored into a table that is here. OE means order entry, OE order headers, V. So why they created a view here is customer is one table, contact another table, salesperson one more table. See, there are so many entities here, not only sales orders. So all this information is stored into a view here. View is based on, right? View means what? SQL, just tell me one line. Virtual object. What else? View doesn't hold data, correct? Okay. It doesn't hold data. That's why it is not giving data. If it is stable, the data will be there. 1 second, guys. Very difficult for me. It has to come down. Yeah. Now it's good. Okay. Now control enter, it's not giving data. So to get the data from view also, there is a facility. One API we have to call it. This is the API name. MO global. So MO means multi-arc. So these are all one-time learning only, guys. So don't feel that whether we need to write all this. No, one time. MO means multi-arc. It's Oracle only given all this. MO global dot set policy context. Set policy context. F4. You will see there are two parameters here. One is access mode parameter. Other one is P means parameter, arg ID. So these two parameters we have to give a value here. Okay. I am using access mode is for single operating unit. Why I am saying operating unit here is, so this is for one particular operating unit. It is for vision operations. Only one vision operations. Your company may have 100 branches, but 100 branches data we don't get. We don't require. Only we wanted single and arg ID value. You can get arg ID value here. This Intel 204 is the arg ID value. Go to application, diagnostics, examine, $profile, and then arg ID. This is the value. It's fixed. But in the company, you may see another value. Okay, it may be another number. Any random number, they will define initially. Okay. Now enter. MO global.set policy context. Yeah, correct. It's not closed properly. So you will see here PLSQL procedure successfully completed and enter. So these are all set up, they only done. If you want to get the data from the view, usually by definition wise or by nature wise, view doesn't hold data. To get the data from the view, we have to initialize this. This is for session. If you go out from this session again, see, I'm just closing this. Then again, you may need to do that. As long as this session active, you can access the data from the views. Now, if you run the same view, session got ended already just before I closed. You cannot see. Okay. If you keep this session active for 10 days, then 10 days, you no need to set that. Now tell me, so what should I do? Begin. End. MO means multi-arc. Multi-arc means your multi-branches. MO global dot set policy context. Just read one time, you can remember, okay? And here parameter is yes. Try to inject in your mind, don't see simply. This is how you can get the data. Okay. Now, if I wanted to know only sales order information, only sales order. So what I need to do is go to order management and navigation again, order returns, sales order. So this is the third time I'm coming to this navigation, correct? Sales orders. I'm entering a customer name, line items. I'm creating new new sales order for your revision. Okay. Order item is laptop. Quantity, any quantity which you are selling. Let's say I'm entering 15 quantity. Then save. Now I wanted only order number only, not this customer name, customer blanket shippable to. No, I wanted only order number. So from where I can pick it up, it is I can pick from this view only. Therefore, view is based on a certain tables and joins, correct? Script here. How we can, you are new to this. So simply Control F, order number, enter. This is where order number is there. But actually this is the title of the view. Actual column is different. F3 I'm using. Your order number is stored into a table here. This alias actually. H means table alias. Identify that. You identify here. H stands for what it is, 1 by 1. This is the one. Order number is always stored into OE order headers. Okay. If you press F4, underscore all also there here. Underscore V is there. Everyone having its own significance. One is without underscore V or without underscore all. Okay. So there are three things here. Just observe again, I'm saying one is underscore all. Then next is without underscore all. And one more is underscore V. Okay. So I'll list out all the use of that. If it is underscore all, if any table having underscore all means it's called as a multi-org table. Means if your company is having 10 branches, for every branch, one table we cannot maintain. Okay. For all the branches, table is single only, but org ID is the identifier here. Org ID. I told you, right? Org ID. I'll tell you again org ID how to get. Go to help, diagnostics, examine. After that, we have to use, there is an option here. This is called as a dollar profile dollar, and then org ID 0204. Okay. Now next is without underscore all means org ID you cannot see. That's called as a multi-org view. It is multi-org view. So to get the data from underscore V, what we did, we have executed one code, one piece of code, correct? That piece of code is called as a MO global set policy context. Why I kept a begin and end is it's a PLSQL. This is SQL, begin and end is not required, but this is the for PLSQL, that's why begin and end is required. I hope you understood the difference between underscore all and underscore V. Okay. Now, one table also I identified, that is OE order headers all. I wanted to know the information about this particular table. As of now, I don't know anything because I'm new to this. Okay, at that time, what I can do, one website is there here. Oracle only given. In the company also, you need to open that. Okay. You must keep active this website. You need to know the tables, primary keys, joins, everything you can see. The website name is this one. Electronic Technical Reference Manual. Okay. This one. ETRM, Electronic Technical Reference Manual it is. All the tables from all the modules are placed here. And its entity relationships also, like, you know, the join between EMP, DEPT number is the join, right? Likewise, here also, primary table to other table joins are mentioned here only. It's very easy actually, no need to by heart. And your version right now, your application version, you can find it out through one table here. That is FND product groups. Your application version is 12.2.0. So we already installed 12.2.10 also recently. Tomorrow onwards, or for you actually, they may give you. There's another latest version. So if you want to identify the latest version, you search here, Oracle Apps, e-business suite, latest release. So this is the latest release, 12.2.12. So it is not available to download and all, but latest is 12.2.12. Okay. It is released in last year, but still it is not available for us to install. If you want to find out the complete history, you can simply go here. This is wrong actually. E-business suite launch. It is wrong. 1987 they have introduced. I'll show you exactly which is correct. Yeah, this is the correct one. Whatever the software we are using, this is initially introduced in the year this 1987. This is the first version, but right now we are with the 12, release 12. Oracle Apps release 1 is introduced in 1987, but slowly they have changed a lot of modifications, database modifications, new integrations. For every 2-3 months also they gave another version. Okay, like this is. These are all called as subversions. Right now 12.2.0 is there. 12.2.1, 12.2.0. So this version we are using. Okay. Anyway, to identify the version which is already installed in your application in the system, this is the table. To know the database version, you can go with the $V version it is. It is 12C. 19C is also there for latest versions. So what is the latest version in databases? 21C or something, but 21C we cannot use. They have used this 12C already. It's tightly integrated. We cannot maintain our own version. It's ready-made already. Okay. Now come to the notepad. So to identify the table, what you need to do? First, you need to know the version of your application. How to know the version of application? This is the table. Once you identify the version, what I need to do? You need to go to one website. Website name is Electronic Technical Reference Manual, etrm.live. This is the version I'm using. Okay. 12.2.1 is very old, approximately 10 years back or more than that. Click on this. So once you click on a version, we have a dictionary here, data dictionary and module. Right now your module name is what it is? Order management. Short name is ONT. Remember this. Definitely will use somewhere later. One module having 159 tables, but we'll use hardly 5-6 tables. We'll not use all the tables. We don't require. If it is required, we can come here and search like this. This is the table we are talking about. OE order header solve. The table information is mentioned here. Primary key is also header ID. This table is joined with many other tables in the application. We cannot remember as a human being all this. That's why they gave this etrm.live. So whenever you wanted, you come here and check it. Now, line information. Go to application, line items. This information is stored into other table, that is OE order lines V. This V is based on again pricing table, shipping table, and other sub tables are there. But line table is OE order line solve. Check here OE order line solve wherever it is. These tables are important because you are going to work with these tables. Join between OE order headers and lines is header ID. You can see your header ID. If you want to combine EMP, DEPT, DEPT number is a join. Likewise, here also to combine these two tables, join condition is header ID. So simply what I can do, I'm just removing all this. Select two tables. What are they? OE order header solve. Alias name H we can keep, but usually what we can do, the first letter here O after underscore first letter, after underscore first letter, like that we can give. Tell me what is alias name. Then OE join condition. Correct. Header ID only. It's a join, right? Now I need one column from header, another column from line. Okay. To know the column name, we can go to diagnostics and examine order number straight away. See, alias name is important, guys. Here, alias name OOHA dot alias name dot column name and line level. So I need price, for example, price I wanted, simply price or quantity. Go to diagnostics, examine. This is the column. So what I need to do? Alias name. Which alias I have to mention? OLA dot. Then in the same way, if I just keep, if I press dot and leave it, it will display all the columns. I need here selling price also. So this is the way we can. So these are all so many sales order. 2 lakh sales orders are there now. But I need only one particular number. This is the number. The condition is required here. And header number, wherever it is there, that we have to identify. Equivalent to. That's it. So if I wanted to know the status here, this status and this status. Okay, there is a flow status code column is there. We can keep increasing all the columns. It's very easy actually, preparation of query. Typing is really required. You have to practice if you don't know. So this is the way we can add the columns, tables, conditions. Okay. That's all for now. What we will do after this, immediately you have to open your application and practice. Then after that, again, I'll take 2 hours class. Throughout the day, it will be like this only, guys. I just changed plan. So one time what I will do, I'll revise everything. We'll be able to recall like what we did as of now. We'll recall, okay? Oracle applications is called as a front end. So how to identify the version of the front end application? No, there is a table, right? Do you remember the table? Table name to identify? FND? Correct. Remember, just bullet points you have to remember, otherwise waste of time. Clear? How to identify the backend? You are losing your concentration actually. Tell me, Dhanush, $V. Yeah. Okay, 12C, you can see here 12C. Your database version is 12C. Versions are really important actually. You need to remember. Now come to the point. So back end, front end, I told you this point. Are you okay? How to fire a queries? Where exactly is there is a software. Toad. Toad is licensed one. It's not a free software. Okay, company has to buy. Now, these roles I told you. Who are the end users? Employees in your vision operations company or HP company or whoever you are going to work. And Oracle Labs technical consultant means that is your role only. Your role is what it is. Your role is the whole, like table, join, application, everything, the entire application we can say. And functional people means they never ever touch this tool. They don't know also. Okay, they are the MBA guys or any BCom guys and all. Okay, they don't touch this technical. Now, techno functional means if you get little functional exposure, technical exposure, you are a techno functional consultant. So right now I am teaching front end application as well as back end both. So you are a techno functional. Now, DBA, what is their duty? They will install software, they will install tool patches. If any new version comes, they will identify. If database crashes, they need to involve. If they want to take a backup, they will do it. Or 24/7, they need to work if there is a work. Okay. Night shifts also will be there. Are you okay with all this called as a roles? And it's a team actually. Okay. In one, if in one project, if there are 10 members team, okay, the ratio will be like this. 2 DBA, okay, not fixed, okay, it is based on the need, based on the work. So 2 DBA and then 3 functional, okay, and then the rest technical, 1 tester. Tester means not your automation, Selenium, Java, no. This tester is ERP tester, okay. They must know Oracle Labs. And then thousands of users. Users you don't get chance to interact much. 1 or 2 or end user manager you may interact. Okay. Users are employees of your company. They are simply data entry operators as per the functionality. Are you okay with this? Roles and team. Now next is we are talking about one cycle, that is order to cash. First step is what it is. Sales order creation, not user creation, guys. Sales order creation. I'll remove this. Okay. First step is sales order entry. Sales order entry, which responsibility we need to go? Responsibility name? Yeah. Order management super user. Vision operations is the, you are working for this client, we can say. If you join into Dell project, Dell, you can see. Order management super user, Dell India. Like that you can see. Okay, in the company. Navigation is sales order. What I need to do now, I need to select a customer. Go to line items. Order item, laptop. Let's say item is not there in this list. Not there. So in the next class, I'll tell you how to create an item, how we can assign a price for that. But right now I'm taking existing item. Save. After saving, 2 tables we discussed. Do you remember the tables? One is header table, other one is line table. Okay. You should not mention underscore. Okay. OE underscore, order underscore, header underscore. No. Simply you have to mention OE order header all. And you should not simply say header all also. Tables are underscore, no need to mention. The primary key of this table is how we can identify first column. Okay. Still, if you have a doubt, then we have a wonderful opportunity, wonderful option, that is ETR. That's the summary. Now, what you need to do is, I am giving you a number, remote desktop guy number. Take now only. Don't say I don't have a balance. You are a software engineer. You are going to earn 1 lakh rupee per month. Money you have to borrow from friends. We have to start now. Practicals also. If you are not able to do all this, please continue next batch. I am okay with that. But this batch is special batch. I need your 10 hours practice. I am going to install one software. Which website you are opening, how many hours you are spending on a laptop, also everything will be tracked. Okay. Let's see how it goes. This is the first time I'm implementing that feature. Guys, like you need to come back for practicals online. Gautam, Rachita. Do you have any doubts? Jagdish?